What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of GNG News. So we are going to continue from where we left off last time in Pokemon Ultramoon. We have to go and battle the island KAHUNA, which is essentially the grand trial of this island, which is Hal's grandfather. So I just wanted a little opinion. Do you prefer the view like this, or do you prefer the view of the top screen just zoomed in? I understand for battles, it looks a bit better just to see the top screen. But I didn't know if you guys want to see the bottom screen and you want to see me actually physically pressing the moves and, you know, selecting items and changing my Pokemon up and whatnot. So, for the purpose of that, for the rest of this video is going to be filmed like this. And I will be playing Pokemon Black at some point later today. But anyways, let's carry on from where we left off last time. I'll draw out the power of my partner Growlithe by giving it an item to hold. You are challenged by Rising Star Joshua. Not gonna work against the water type Pokemon, but good try. And time to finish this off with a Bubble Beam, which has 65 power, so you know, pretty beastie. Done and dusted. Let me know if you guys have bought Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield yet. So I had a comment recently, someone asked me, did I buy Pokemon Sword or did I buy Pokemon Shield, and have I started playing them yet? No, I haven't started playing them yet, and yes, I bought one of the Pokemon Sword and Shield games. The only reason why I haven't said anything is I bought Pokemon Sword and I have ordered Pokemon Shield. I'm waiting for it to arrive, and I was going to just unbox both of them side by side each other, just to show you, just to do like a little comparison video. But yes, I will be unboxing my Pokemon Sword at some point, and then when Pokemon Shield arrives, I will unbox Pokemon Shield. But I would rather wait to have both of them together and do that instead of unboxing one and then like 2-3 weeks later unboxing another one. But I don't know, I'm a bit weird like that sometimes. Sometimes I like to have like a little order to doing things. I don't know why my camera continuously goes out of focus. Well, I'm using my phone at this moment in time. That seems a bit better. So that's Seaward Cave. Hello, you're a local, aren't you? I've got a favour I want to ask someone like you. Please, you've got to help me. Thanks, that's the little spirit. Since you're so nice, I'm actually on my honeymoon and my beautiful bride has completely fallen for this Pokemon you have here called Sableye. I've heard that Sableye get along with Carbrink, which live in 10 Carat Hill. Could you possibly catch a Sableye for me in 10 Carat Hill? If you do, I can check out its information in your decks, and then I can go catch one myself. I'll even pay you for the hassle. Think of it as a bit of part-time work. So, I'm getting paid to essentially catch a Pokemon for someone. Yeah, I suppose we'll do that for you. Island Challenge Maker. Explore the meadow carefully, and you may find that there is more than meets the eye. Okay, so I think we defeated all the trainers now. So you defeated all the trainers along Route 3, have you? You have shaken me from my calm repose. My heart was a still water, but no longer. Shall we start and have a soul-shaking battle? Okay, so this guy basically said to us that we had to defeat all the trainers on Route 3 before we could battle him. I believe if we beat him in battle, we'll get the item Roost. Oh, sorry, not Roost. We'll get the move Roost, not the item. Well, you know what I mean. There's also another trainer in the game that you battle who uses Red Card, which is a great item to have to equip onto one of your Pokemon when you're battling. And my Brion has fallen fast asleep. Slowpoke uses Confusion. I just want to see if I can increase the screen a bit more, guys, because it's really annoying me how this keeps going out of focus. As obviously once I save, I can't. I can re-battle people, but certain battles you can't do again. So I don't want to have to redo the battle again. Okay, we knocked down the first Pokemon. That's being a Slowpoke. Start to send out our Butterfree. We're going to keep on battling. Going to use Icy Wind. And another one bites the dust. And then the base evolving. into a Ledian. Another one to add into the decks. It was a fine battle. My heart feels as light and as clear as the blue sky that appears after a storm passes through. This guy is really going in on that poetry. This is proof of the battle between your team and my own. Take it, my strong friend. And that's how you obtain the TM Roost as well. You will likely find other trainers like me on the route of Alola searching for strength. Challenging them with your Pokemon will not be a bad reason to take a journey. We're not even going to bother with a level 2 Rattata. Wouldn't be anything in our interest to battle. I'm looking forward to seeing what moves you and your Pokemon will pour your soul into. And your Pokemon will pour your soul into, and now that you've gone and cleared your first grand trial, I'm joking, your first trial. I'm not a trainer, so I'm not sure. I don't really understand how hard it must have been. Even I think it's a great achievement. Even Cosmog does as well. The mealy Kahuna is strong, cousin. He's a trainer who can use fighting type Pokemon to the fullest. Might not be a bad idea to work on those flying or psychic type moves. So before we take him on, which is clearly what we've got to do, I think we need to go and heal up our Pokemon. And yes, I have a load of potions and a load of items, but I don't really want to use any of them. I'd rather just get my Pokemon healed up for free. Because if you go back to your house and you speak to your mom, she will heal up your Pokemon for free. Obviously, the exact same thing will happen if you go to a Pokemon Center. And it just turns out that we live right next door to a Pokemon Center, so it didn't really make a difference, but still. So always heal up your Pokemon before you go and take on a Grand Trial or an Island Trial. Or anything that you think you're going to have any sort of difficulty with. Always make sure that you have a full team of Pokemon that are healthy to battle with. Okay. So let's go and defeat the Island Kahuna. Shouldn't really be a hassle. I think he's got 3 Pokemon, maybe 4, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Congratulations on clearing your trial in the Verdant Cavern. Good work. I suppose you are here to battle the Kahuna. You think you and your Brion are ready for me, GMG News? Definitely. I have been waiting for this. Ho! I have been expecting you. Allow me to properly greet the young adventurers embarking on their island challenge. I am HALA, the Kahuna of Mealy Island. Shall we begin? The final trial here on Mealy Island will be a Pokemon battle against the Kahuna HALA. It is known as the Grand Trial. Well, GMG News, you have been entrusted with the Sparkling Stone by Tapu Koko. Now, show me, you and your partner Brion, and your team's full power. Old HALA here will also be going all out. Let the Grand Trial begin. Okay. Going up against Machop, we are going to use Aqua Jet. Nice. Makukisa. Okay, so Maku hit her down, took down his Machop first as well, and last but not least, he has a Krabola, water fighting type, so we'll use Fairy moves, as they are super effective. He's going to use his Z move with his Krabola and unleash his full power, which is all out pummeling. And we're going to finish him off with a disarming base. Really? What a cheap trick. Gives his Pokemon a potion just before he was about to go down. It's okay though, we're still here, we're still battling, and we will still continue. And down you go. So, 20 minutes in, and we've already defeated the Island Kahuna. We defeated every single trainer on Route 3 as well. And we gained Roost. So we're doing pretty well. 2,000, I think it was 2,500 for winning, I believe. The result come as no surprise to me. What a fine trainer and what a fine Pokemon too. Tapu Koko. The island deity is watching. Our mighty Tapu Koko agrees. Perhaps Tapu Koko is hoping that one day may come when you will grow strong enough to battle as well. Accept the Z Crystal. It allows trainers to share their power of their partner Pokemon. So not one, but we now have 2 Z Crystals, and we've completed our first Grand Trial. You obtained a Fighting Z. Fightingum Z. Fightingnium Z Crystal. Observe, GMG News. If you wish to use the Fighting type Z power, move your arms like this, and then bend your hips like this and pose. Now then, GMG News. With this victory, you have cleared all of the trials of Mealy Mealy Island, the first of Alola's Isles. The Mealy Mealy stamp is proof of your accomplishment, and with it Pokemon up to level 35, even those you receive in a trade will obey you. Now, think at how far that's come. Okay, I understand. There aren't technically gyms in this game, right? But we technically have just kind of defeated a gym leader, or a gym. And beforehand, it was like level 20, level 30. Now it's level 35. Pokemon up to level 35, even Pokemon that, you receive in a trade will obey you. Just goes to show how much Pokemon games have changed over time. Some good changes, some bad changes, but yeah. It's just mad to think that. The moon in the daytime, the sun at night. Now to see if you can pour your heart into something that cannot be seen but is very much real. As you continue on your island challenge, consider what makes up the people and the Pokemon that you meet, both what you can see and what you cannot, and you will surely meet Tapu Koko again someday. Words of advice from HALA there. Oh, here's Tauros. This, guys, is the moment when you get your first ride Pokemon. So ride Pokemon are Pokemon that you can use to essentially get around the Isles and get around the water and get around certain obstacles that are in your way. There are several different ones that help you fly, ones that carry you, ones that you can ride on, ones that you can go across water on, and so on and so forth, ones that you can sniff out items that are buried, and cool stuff like that. Well there, Tauros. I got an idea. How about I set you up so you can ride Tauros whenever you like? No reason why he shouldn't get to enjoy the island challenge too. I'll take care of the little thing you'll need in order to ride a Pokemon, GMG News. And this is when we receive the ride pager. Why don't you hop on there? So this is the gear that you get changed into when you ride on Pokemon. The world looks a bit different from on top of a mighty Tauros, eh? See, GMG News, here in Alola, our Pokemon lend us their strength and they let us ride upon them. Let me explain some of the gear I gave you. Your ride pager is a tool that lets you summon a ride Pokemon. According to the instructions, you need only by pressing the Y button to turn on your ride pager. Use the B button to dash. And your riding wear will be the special outfit you wear when riding Pokemon. Have a little romp around the Alola with Tauros. I'm sure he'll be charmed. When you use a ride pager, ride Pokemon will kindly come running to help you whenever you may be. Congratulations, Ginger. So here's Captain Lima again. This is one of the captains that we've got to go against later on in the game. We've previously fought him, but we didn't fight him for the island trial. We just fought him as an encounter. Your performance has been a delight ever since I first laid eyes on you at the trainer school. I'm amazed that you won without even using your Z-power. Oh, I know. Why not stop by the Alola Photo Club for a commemorative photo? With Taurus, you can be down to Hello City in no time at all. Very well then, I'm off. Off on your island challenge you go. May the future bring you happiness. With a little help from Tauros, James News, you'll be able to smash through those big rocks on Route 1. Alright, I got a little something for you too. So, we gain false swipes as well. False swipes is a move that will leave your opponent with 1 HP when you attack. Keep on catching more and more Pokemon, yeah, and let Romtom learn all about them. But first, you've got to go let your mom know what you're up to. When you've done with that, head on down to the marina in Hello City. If you're heading to Hello City, you should totally check out the shopping mall and the Alola Photo Club. What do you mean? You know, the one Lima mentioned, he totally had the right idea. You should go to the Alola Photo Club and take a special photo to remember clearing your first Grand Trial. Good thinking, Hal. And once you finish your Grand Trial, you'll be doing the same thing, yeah? Oh yeah, for sure. But first, come on, tut-tut. Don't go too easy on me now. So now these two have got to face off and have their little battle. You're getting so strong already, I can't wait to see how much more you will grow. Alright, time to get the boat ready. Lily, you're gonna help me clean. Okay, so we're just gonna save for a second. So we've got a couple things we need to do. We need to go on down to the our house to see our mother. We need to go get a photo taken as well. But now we have a ride pager. We can actually use the ride pager. So what you do is you press the Y button and it says which ride Pokemon would you like to ride on? Press X to check what the Pokemon can do. So you press X here and it will say what your Pokemon can do. Hold B while running while riding Tauros upon its back to use Tauros Charge. Charging is a special action that can break large rocks that might block your path. You can't reach some places unless you're willing to break a few rocks. So, you know, we can now oh, actually, we need to go back this way because I remember there is something we can break just over here. Here it is, this rock. And that's another totem sticker. So now, this is the thing in Pokemon games, because of them having moves that will essentially clear paths and stuff for you. You're always going to end up going back to areas that you were at in order to go a different route because you couldn't pass a rock or you couldn't swim or, you know, something along that sort of, that line. So if you see something and it's blocked, if you played Pokemon games before, you'll know within yourself that you're going to end up backtracking to an area so kind of always keep that in mind, that if you see something and you're like, oh, I at this moment in time I can't get through or I can't get past, know that at some point you're going to have to come back to that area to progress, and there was a reason why it was blocked off. So yeah, always keep that in mind. Also, let me know what you guys think about the new Galarian Rapidash and Galarian Ponyta. A lot of people have mixed opinions about it. I think it's cool, but I don't really think it was needed. Okay, so there's nothing on Route 3. But I do remember back on Captain Nemo's trial, where you encounter the first totem Pokemon, there was a set of rocks that were in the way, and they were essentially stopping you from, I think it was an item. So yeah, I'm going to go back and get that item. And you guys have probably realised by now, by watching all the gameplay that I've put up, I am that type of Pokemon player. I am the sort of person that will go back just because I've got an item or something, and go back and do a task just to, you know, find out what something is. And it always makes sense in games. If they tell you to go left, go right. If they tell you to go right, go left. Unless it's blatant common sense, you know. But normally there's normally a reason why they're trying to keep you away from a certain from going a certain way, because it's like more progression in the game later on. But sometimes it's just human instinct to just, you know, explore and see what exactly is the other way, and, you know, why are we not allowed to go that way. Human nature and human instinct to want to know more, I guess. But yeah, you want to make your way to the back of the cave here. Oh, a Diglett. But you want to make your way to the back of the cave, and then we're going to use Tauros to get rid of the rocks that are in the way. And hopefully we'll get ourselves something useful. I really hope it's not like a repel or something. But that is another tip that I would give you guys for playing Ultra Sun, Ultramoon, Sun, and Moon. Once you get the ability of a ride Pokemon, like even if it's one that you don't rate, go back and use the ability of that Pokemon, because you never know what you'll find. You know, I've encountered trainers, I've encountered items, I've encountered like just lore, and it makes the game last a bit longer as well. This is the thing. Whenever I buy a game, I always think to myself, like, how long can I get out of playing this? Oh, come on, Diglett. Also, I was looking at some Pokeball bundles that I could buy on the internet, like for booster packs, and I've decided that I might get a load of boosters tomorrow. Well, I say get them tomorrow. I'll buy them tomorrow, and they'll probably turn up I'd say Monday, maybe Tuesday. So we'll have some booster packs to open up going into December time. As I find it crazy how quick the year has gone. It always seems like to me, once we get to May, halfway through the year, as soon as we hit May, the days just start going so fast. time kind of runs away with itself. Come on. Finally. Another one to add into the decks. Okay, let's get to the back. Yeah, so you want to pass this guy and go in that cave. That's where we gotta go. And I'll be honest, I could click off all the Pokemon battles, but I need to level up my Pokemon. And I'd say like maybe 5 more battles, Brionne's going to be level 25. Yeah, so past this guy, run into the back here. And as you can see, we found Thief, the TM Thief. I think it was worth it. And we're going to go to 10 Carat Hill as well. 10 Carat Hill is right by your house, funny enough. Okay, so made out of the cave. Right, so what we want to do now is make our way back to basically where our house is, just by Route 1. Because where the beach is, where Professor Kukui's research lab is, there is a patch of grass directly opposite it, and after that patch of grass there is a rock. But now we have a Tauros, we can obviously smash the rock and go into the cave. And we need to try and catch a Sableye for that guy, as he was looking for a Sableye. And he said he'd pay us for it, so... But this is the thing with Pokemon games, you will do this all the time. You will end up getting further in the game, and then they'll give you an item, or they give you something. They'll give you some sort of reason to go back. So you will always end up going... You will always have to go backwards to progress forwards, if that makes sense. Okay, Brionne grew to level 25. Got a citrus berry as well. Nice work. Drowsy appears. The sprite for Drowsy is so different from how Drowsy looks now. But a lot of the sprites are different, like Charizard looks completely different, Dragonite looks completely different, Pikachu looks completely different from how it used to look. You set my Pokemon asleep, damn. Okay, we're gonna go to our house before we decide to take on 10 Carrot Hill. So another area you can open up. Don't think there was anything down here that we could open up. Hello darling, I brought you some flowers. What do you think, darling? They are lovely, aren't they? Quiet now, there are many others resting in these spots. Come now, dry those tears, we're all dead with tears, aren't we, you and I? If we come here, we can see him again any time that we want. And as long as we don't forget him, he will always be with us. This is another ride Pokemon. Oh, hello, young trainer. I am sorry for all the noise. This is my husband's grave, and this silly one here was his Pokemon. It was an accident, but my husband sent Machamp back into its ball at the moment of the crash. It was a miracle that Machamp survived, but my husband didn't. Well, ever since that accident, Machamp here has hated being inside his Pokeball. In fact, it flung its own ball off somewhere. Of course, I was devastated when my husband passed away, and there were times where I hated that other man who caused the accident. But that man, he had a family too, a young wife. When I saw her face, I couldn't go on hating anyone for what happened. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say all that to you. Thank you for letting an old woman ramble on. This belonged to my husband, so I'd be happy if you could use it. And that's how you obtain the TM Fling, and all I did was have a conversation. Do you use ride Pokemon to get around? It is fun and quite convenient, but please do be careful not to get into any accidents. Take care, young trainer. And off she goes. Okay, so let's continue on our quest. Back to our house. Also, another thing as well, if you break rocks, they don't stay broken if you walk away and come back. They'll just respawn where they were. So always remember that. Thanks for waiting, Brian, and the rest of the Pokemon team. We're all better now. We hope to see you again sometime. And off we go. So back down. So the Pokemon Mall is now open, and we will explore this bad boy for a second. I remember that if you watch a show here, you can, I'm sure you get given an item. You're helping me clean up this mess again. And this is his Alolan Grimer. Sweet little Grimy. The Grimer. She's a real gourmand. She loves to eat, and the thing she loves to eat is garbage. We're partners in line of work, so give her a nice warm hello. See that? Grimy is really interested in you. You do change your clothes every day, don't you? And bath and brush your teeth. I guess that doesn't matter right now, though. Let me explain what I'm expecting you to do. You've got to make my floors spotless again. Collect all of the Pokemon trash that you tracked all over my clean floor, and then bring it here to my sweetie Grimer. She'll take care of the rest. What do you say? You say you don't see anything? Don't think you're getting out of this that easily. You've got to get your mind in the game. Really fill your heart with sanitation spirit. We reject all dirt. We won't allow trash. Chant that a few times, then look at this floor. I think you've got it now, haven't you? Then get started. You close your eyes and focus on all the emotion on dirt and trash. You can see all the trash around you now. Then go, young soldier, in the battle against dirt. Destroy every last speck of hateful trash. Five more. Okay, that's 2. You can't carry more than 1. Okay, so you basically got to get them, run back, give it to Grimy. This guy is Grimer. Two more. So there's 1. Okay, so still in this area. Ah, I knew it would be hidden somewhere. Okay, so we cleaned up them all. That's enough. You knocked out every last bit of waste on the floor, and Grimy is getting stuffed. Well done, very well done. Even you could eat off this floor now. I think I'll name you a rising janitor, and I'll give you this to go with that title. We receive a TM round.